Welcome back to CTP. We are episode 12. I'm Tim, and we are here today with Prediction of the Witch. Don't mind the hat, it's duck and cover time, and sit back and enjoy the choice words with Prediction of the Witch, and thank you for tuning in. I'm here with Britta Hart, who's the vocalist, Shane Bertrand, bassist, Jason Crummy, the guitarist, and Brandon Uptall, the drummer. And one of the first questions I will have, and it'll go around the table, is when and how did all this gel with you four?
Well, Crummy and I had a mutual friend that suggested that we get together and jam and write some tunes. And actually, this guy right here.
Yeah, second time
Go say hi. He works at Flatland.
That's great.
I wore the shirt on purpose.
Yeah. That worked out good.
Yeah, no kidding. But no, we got together, started writing some riffs, and kind of all started from there.
Okay, great. How about, and then
Britta joined. I mean, you could probably say that. All right, you know that. All right, and then they had a different drummer at the time, and they needed another drummer and asked me to come jam, and kind of worked out. The rest is history.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? I know, Uppy, you've been a Nine Eyes year as well.
Yeah.
So is Britta. She plays bass in Nine Eyes. Yep.
Then I don't think I've had the pleasure of seeing Nine Eyes. I've seen you in Invictus, and that was probably
Vindictus. Yep.
So, but what influenced all of your musical tastes? Are they different? Are they collectively similar, or what do you each bring to the table?
I would say they're different yet similar at the same time.
Yeah.
As far as metal goes, I think we're kind of similar.
Yeah.
Overall, in general. But
Yeah, I was gonna say I think we all listen to a lot of different stuff, but when it comes to this band, we kind of find common ground.
Yeah. And what is that kind
know,
of? How would you call what kind of music? It's just classic rock, or is it
Metal.
Just call it heavy metal.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got little bits from, say, Metallica or Black Sabbath, and I don't know, all kinds of stuff. I can't quite put my finger on it, but that vibe.
Yeah. Good.
An eclectic mix.
Good.
Is how it was written one time. So yeah.
Yeah,
I think that sums it up.
I'm a really big Crystal Gale fan, so maybe that's in there someplace too. But, I don't know.
And don't want to make my brown eyes blue. Okay. Okay. What were the challenges to get you all to this point, or that you encountered? I guess.
We've actually just really been lucky. Things have just flowed really easily when it comes to songwriting and scheduling and getting together, and this is something that we really look forward to every single week. Getting together, writing songs, just jamming, going through our regular songs, and I don't know, it's so fun.
Yeah.
And it's original material?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. All original. Yep.
How do you find time to kind of collectively, I guess, contribute and make it gel, or is there assignments, or what is the challenge on that?
Crummy is just this wealth of endless riffs. They just flow out. It's just unbelievable. He just has all of these stored in his brain, and they just pour out, and then everyone just kind of contributes and builds on top of that, and it's really fun to see the songs grow.
Yeah, a lot of fun. That's the way I'd put it. Just we've been having a blast. Yeah.
It is. I think it's more challenging now because I think our songs are getting better. Not that they were bad. It's just so.
And they take longer to write that.
They take longer to write. It's kind of what I mean. Yeah, there's more, not necessarily better, just more parts and whatnot. So
that's the fun part, putting it together.
Yeah. So that is a little more challenging now.
So far, what has been your collectively, I guess, your most memorable or enjoyable performances that you've had, in the area or elsewhere, or even, privately, I guess.
Well,
the aquarium show is my most.
Yeah. Just the last one we did a few weeks ago.
Yep.
With Blacktop Mojo.
Yes.
Yeah, that was good too.
That was a Jade Presents show.
Okay. Yeah.
And then
that was a good one.
The aquarium show was a day after Halloween, so we're all dressed up. and I got to wear a Tooth Fairy costume.
I think
He was ravishing, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have you in a previous costume. As what was it, Buzz Lightyear?
Buzz Lightyear, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
Buzz Lightyear.
That was a Nine show, right?
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
Nine
That's
show.
probably the last show I seen you at. So.
Yeah, and I was Jason Voorhees, so I had the mask.
Okay.
So it was incredibly challenging, but yet really cool to have that mask on and hide your identity. But the sweat and and the heat was just like a lava on my face, but but a lot of fun.
Yeah, it must be like a Slipknot experience for you.
Yeah, exactly. It was, and I left it on the whole night
Yeah.
too. I wouldn't let anyone have a straw with my drink. And,
The metal was literally melting your face.
Yes.
Oh,
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
and I got to take my axe and smash his guitar with it.
Yeah.
He was a
dressed up-
hillbilly.
I was dressed up as a hillbilly. I had a really crappy acoustic guitar for a prop, and I had him smash it with his axe, and it worked out great. It's on our Facebook page. You can check it out.
yeah, I'll definitely do that. Okay. Yeah, you see yourselves, I guess, putting down tracks and getting music out there for general consumption, and what are the challenges for you guys to do that?
Yeah, we just did 5 tracks over at Below Grade Studios in Moorhead, so we'd be putting that on a CD here sometime soon.
Great. And you'll
I'll
have
just-
that at your performances?
Just those studio tracks.
Yeah.
Live in the studio is what it was.
Yeah.
So
You pretty excited about that? Or,
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really cool.
Have you presented that in your shows or the music or?
the music that we recorded there,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah, we
absolutely.
play those live.
And
All those tracks.
what has the response been from your fan base?
Pretty positive, I think, so
Yeah.
far. It's kind of hard to tell, but there's
It
lots.
seemed like they knew some of the tracks from the recording
Yeah.
better. You know, like
Yes.
Britta had mentioned after the show, like,
Yeah.
oh, I think they knew that song from their recording video, you know, which is really
Yeah.
cool. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
to
we
get the
got-
coverage and yeah.
Yeah, we did a video in there, and that got quite a few views. So
Yes.
Is
Thanks,
there a-
below grade.
Yeah.
Is there a title for the EP or CD or what?
I think it's just gonna be a self-titled thing.
Self-
Prediction of the Witch,
Prediction of the Witch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm looking
live
forward
at
to
Below
that.
Grade Studios or
Yes.
something.
Definitely gonna have to get that in the library.
Absolutely.
I'll get you a copy, Tim. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you
Too Carlos and stuff.
where do you see that your you said, I think you just already mentioned at the aquarium you had your best response so far. And what about your experience with like outlying bars and areas? Have you?
Well, we're going to play our first out-of-town gig next month
Okay.
out in Parshall, North Dakota.
All right.
You know where Parshall is?
No. I
Way out by
Road trip.
between Minot and Williston. Way the heck out there.
okay. That's oil country and deer hunting. That's how I know.
Yeah, but locally it's been
Yeah.
pretty positive. So
Yeah.
Good. And how about your upcoming summer dates? Is that filling up?
We're just kind of starting to look into summer and just excited to play and write some more too.
Yeah,
We're gonna
pretty cool.
focus on that.
Any interest in playing any like venues? What is it like? Detroit Lakes has a venue, and then out by Walker, Minnesota, or any.
Oh, if
Be
if
great.
the opportunity
Yeah.
arose, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like not fairly close, I
Yep.
would say. You know, like
Yep.
Grand Forks, Detroit Lakes,
Yep.
but yet the general area would
Yep.
be really neat. Yeah, just to experience different
yeah,
type
we'll,
of venues
we'll
and
play
crowds.
wherever. So
Absolutely.
You'd
Book
mentioned,
us.
Yeah.
you mentioned that you have endless riff tracks, but who else comes up with ideas to collaborate?
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
We all
Yeah,
do.
Yep.
Once it's like a
Shane writes bass riffs, Uppy writes drum riffs,
Okay.
Britta writes vocal riffs, I guess you could say, you know. So, but it's a collaborative effort in the end. Yeah,
it's like a
yeah.
stone soup for music.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah, the springboard's usually Crummy's riffs, and then we all get together and write the tune together at band practice.
yeah, and we all are pretty open about trying each other's ideas out. Like,
Yeah.
if I say let's try this
Yeah.
riff here or there, we'll try it. If it works, it works.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, don't get married to everything you're
Yeah.
working on.
Oh, okay.
Instantly is a great thing to let it go sometimes in the compromise, and it always ends up better
Yep.
that way.
We're
you're-
still changing tunes 2 years later. So-
You're okay with erasing and let's try
Yeah.
something different
Yeah.
here. So,
Because
Yeah.
when there's going to be another band practice where I'm going to come in with a big old list of things to try, like I did not too long ago.
For example, I had a little thing. It was called turkey notes.
Okay.
And I was like, oh! So we called it turkey note, right? And we're like, you know what? Maybe we should just leave the turkey notes out of that song.
Yeah.
So I was fine with that.
We'll try the turkey notes in another song.
Yeah.
The turkey notes have potential. Just let's save it.
Thanksgiving special.
There you go.
Yeah. On Thanksgiving, we're bringing the riff back.
Yeah. So
Popular demand.
So, with upcoming young developing musicians, any suggestions for them?
Practice.
Yes.
Just dissect your tunes and just try different things.
Don't give up.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Don't settle. Just don't settle for. Oh, we played that song. Do the same for 6 months. You can change it anytime you want.
Absolutely.
Make it better. Cut the fat.
Don't box yourself into a certain idea either. I would say just kind of let yourself out of the box and just let it flow. Okay. And then
Right.
Yeah. Another one is don't forget who helped you along the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's gratitude.
Yes,
Yes.
gratitude.
Absolutely.
Gratitude.
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, this has been fun, and this is really about all there is to this interview. If you have anything more to add, please do.
We got a couple of gigs coming up at Rick's Bar on Main on the 3rd and the 4th
Yes.
of April.
4th of April.
Yep.
Okay. Prediction of the Witch. People, please go support this band. See what they have to offer you, and I think it'll be an enjoyable experience. And thank you for tuning in. And thank Prediction of the Witch for coming.
Thanks a lot, Tim.
Sitting with us.
I
That's
hope to sing.
Peace cake.
Nice.
That wasn't too bad.
Good job.
Share the songs that make me whole. When I'm free, I wait to gather my pieces till I'm free. And I hope that I'll discover the real me. Yes, I hope that I'll discover the real me. Hope that I'll discover that when I'm free, I'll wait to gather my pieces